Okay, welcome ladies to Gippsland Counselling and Hypnotherapy. Now what I'm going to talk to you about today is using anchoring with a dissonant state work. All right. Now if you've got any questions at all, please feel free just to let me know. Okay, so we're going to be touching on a couple of different areas. So what is anchoring? The anchoring process, when to utilize the animal anchor, how to apply anchoring, and then we'll do an imagery check at the end. So what is anchoring? Anchors give you direct access to resource states at lightning speed, providing us with the capability to achieve the results we desire. Now, I've used Bernie's lion here. So anchoring is a technique aiding in information retention or retrieval. And the client is trained to associate a particular animal with the state they wish to bring into the conscious. Now, the reason an animal anchor is so powerful is we can utilize a different animal for each resource state. So just say that you might need an animal anchor perhaps for confidence. You might use a lion for that. Or perhaps you might like to use an animal anchor for energy, and you might use a dolphin for that. So it's completely up to you what you choose. So a client with the issue of public speaking may choose, for example, Tweety Bird as their animal anchor. And then you start describing what they're doing. So talking, swinging away on their perch, unconcerned as the eyes of everyone are on them. Or perhaps someone wanting to win an athletics race may want to bring into the conscious that part that is athletic and competitive, perhaps like little Speedy Gonzales. And I don't know whether or not everybody understands who they are, but they were definitely around when I was a little girl. All right, so the anchoring process. Now, the state the client requires the animal anchor for must be in the conscious to choose the animal it associates itself with. So the characteristics. So what you're going to do is you're going to vivify an animal in the environment the state is creating. You're going to get descriptive. So have the state describe the environment, how it looks, what it feels like, what the air, maybe the temperature and the textures, you know, what they're doing, what they're hearing. In some respects, you might do a taste, but you might be able to get the smell and really get, you know, a real environment for where they actually are, that animal, and what they're doing. But you really do need to take your time at this point. So as I said, it is worth spending time vivifying the animal within the setting so the anchor may be easily accessed in the future. So really get, you know, all of those senses going and really get that person immersed in what that animal is actually doing and how it's feeling. All right. And when are you going to use that anchor? You're going to use it as required, and you're going to use it for all 8 resource therapy pathologies as required. Now, how to apply the animal anchor? So firstly, you're going to locate a state that doesn't like to be in the conscious while performing a task or being out at a particular time. Perhaps you don't like doing the dishes. So then you would take the person to doing the dishes when they don't like doing it. So how do you want to be? So ask the client, how would they like to feel on the inside and appear on the outside, and how they want to respond. Then you're going to vivify. So ask the client when they have had that experience in the past and vivify that time. So get them to describe the environment, how it looks, what it feels like, you know, once again, the air temperature, the textures, you know, what they're doing, what they're hearing, what they're smelling, who's around, all of the particulars. And then naming. So have the state provide its name and ask if it would be willing to assist at the needed time. And ensure the name reflects the good intention of the state. And then we have the permission. So really we need to seek the permission from the dissonant state, then have it speak directly to the preferred state you have just met, asking it for help. And how much it's going to appreciate them taking on this role, you know, big pat on the back, thumbs up, all of that kind of stuff. Then you're going to vivify. So ask the preferred state, what animal it associates itself with, and vivify that animal in the environment the client imagines. Instant recall. So suggest to the client anytime they wish to bring the preferred state to the conscious. They just have to imagine being that animal. So the breathing as that animal, feeling that grass between your paws right now, and the wind in your mane, laying on that nice warm rock whilst the flies buzz around your mouth, feeling unbothered by those around you right now, smelling the sweetness of the newly sprouted grass, really feeling everything that that animal's going to be feeling. And then we're going to do an imagery check. So we're going to return to the original problematic time, the wrong state was conscious. And you're going to ask the client to imagine themselves using that animal anchor. You know, so washing the dishes, having them, you know, imagine using that animal anchor, that new animal anchor while they're washing the dishes. Maybe they're having playtime. And then you'd ask them, how do you feel now? All right, so does anybody happen to have any questions? That's awesome. I must have answered every question.